Good afternoon, this is yours truly, Edward Anthony Passad, reporting to you live from Bartica. We had an incident of a fire that's at 2nd Avenue and 5th Street, next about 2 buildings north from Dino's Investment Limited. So we will now provide you some video footage from this incident, but talking to you now is to let you know no need to worry. I know some parts of Bartica, the municipality, is without the electrical power, but that situation will soon go by and things will return to normal. For indeed, I can confirm to you now that the situation is almost under control. So we head into our video footage that we have for you about this occurrence.
You put the kidney in the
They want spray water in there.
Oh,
What you bring on you?
I think back up there, yeah.
They got going to be a lemon.
Pois é, Boca Rico, nós estamos ao vivo, o Jornal da Bartica, G-News. Fala pra mim o que aconteceu aqui.
Não, eu tava dormindo quando eu assustei o estouro. Pra mim que tinha sido uma panela a pressão que tinha estourado, mas era fogo dentro dessa casa aí. Eu tava dormindo lá, acordei pelo estouro. Ok.
Ok, tá.
Mas tá queimada a casa.
É, mais ou menos quando tu acha isso acontecer? 1 hora atrás?
Mais ou menos.
Agora é 4?
É.
4h03, né?
É, mais ou menos era assim. Às 3h40, né?
É.
3h40.
Ah, tá. Ok. Yes, viewers, we were talking to someone, a resident here in the Portuguese language. We're still seeing some flickering flames to the roof inside of this building here. But the firefighters are on the scene, location, and they are making good headway to completely extinguish this fire. Now, that resident was explaining to us that he was resting and then he heard a loud explosion. So he thought it was a pressure pot exploded. And when he looked out, he saw this building in flames. But the fire service, Bartica chapter, is on the scene and almost have the fire under control. But from our vantage point here, we're still seeing this evidence here of a fire flickering in the roof. So we await for this fire to be brought totally under control and extinguished ultimately. This is yours truly, Edward Anthony Prasad, reporting live from 2nd Avenue, Bartica, next to the Dino's investment here. This is yours truly, Edward Anthony Prasad, reporting to you from 2nd Avenue and 5th Street. We're in a location that's about 2 houses away from Dino's investment. It's around 1600 hours, and we are witnessing in the background here a building that was consumed by fire, but to some extent has been brought under control by the fire service. They're here on scene, but when we look up in the roof, we're still seeing evidence of flame there. So still there's much work to be done here. But the relevant resources are on the ground. Fire personnel are on the ground. The police are also on the ground controlling the situation here. So this is the situation. I would say to some extent under control. Edward Anthony Prasad reporting live to you. It's Sunday afternoon in Bartica town. Well, we had communicated to you in Portuguese. That's from another resident. Now we're here with a brother of us. Ozzy, what happened this afternoon?
Well, I really can't tell what happened. All I know is that the fire started. I heard 2 loud sounds, and that's all about it. When we run out to see what it was, we see the smoke. And by the time we see the smoke, we decide alert everybody around the neighborhood, call for everybody, fire, fire, fire. Then call the station first, call the police station and tell them there's a big fire in 2nd Avenue, wherever we're at. And so far, no response. The phone was in use, somebody was in the line. So we decided to go to the fire station quick and tell them what's going on, because like nobody can find the fire number.
All right, well, they're on the ground now, right? Things appears to be under control.
Yeah.
So we are much appreciated for that. They're doing that.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Good. All right, Ozzy, thanks.
Yes.
Well, we are away from the site tomorrow of the fire, which is behind in our background there. And I'm reporting to you now to some extent that this fire is under control. Security personnel, as we can observe in the background here, are on site. Order is being maintained at this junction, and then behind us here at this junction of 5th Street and 2nd Avenue, Bartica. So we're heading to a situation where that fire will be brought under control. And in a previous video we had demonstrated to you, it did contain some personal opinion that was being mentioned, but in relation to that, the fire personnel, they are on the ground and they are performing creditably to achieve the control of this fire towards the point where it can be extinguished. But what we're having here on the ground is that explosions, 2 explosions were heard, and later on in the fire report we'll be having some confirmed information that will confirm as to the proximate cause of this occurrence this afternoon. This is yours, Edward, truly Edward Anthony Prasad, taking time out now just to bid you goodbye with the news that the situation is heading to the state where it would be brought totally under control.